The UK Jurisdiction Task Force recently published its statement on liability for AI harms in the UK. The statement tackles the critical question many organisations are asking. If the use of AI causes harm, who is legally responsible? The potential for AI harms is as wide as its use, and while the statement doesn't attempt to give all the answers, it does draw together the existing principles of English common law to try and promote legal certainty in this area. In the absence of an AI-specific liability regime in the UK, the statement is therefore a welcome point of reference for practitioners and clients alike.
The UKJT's objective is to help us navigate new technology, unpack some of the novel questions it poses to courts in the UK, and ultimately cut through the perceived uncertainty at the heart of this area. AI is now being widely deployed at scale across business and government, and to have a full awareness of the risks that deployment poses and develop a mitigation strategy, organisations need to understand where liability may sit if things go wrong. There are a number of common features of AI that arguably make that assessment more difficult. The unpredictable relationship between input and output, the opaque reasoning of the system, and limited user control of both outputs and, increasingly, the process adopted by the ever more autonomous technology. The UKJT statement provides a more authoritative, critical assessment of the interaction between these features and the law than we have had to date.
Most of the time, the terms of a contract will hold the answer, so businesses must ensure they patrol their contractual perimeters. The UKJT therefore focused its answer to this big question on the law of negligence. Existing precedents will be extended by analogy to deal with AI-related harms. The UKJT is optimistic that the courts will not require the wholesale introduction of new rules. So, under existing principles, the key considerations for the court in determining whether an applicable duty of care has been breached will include whether the use of AI was reasonable, whether steps were taken to prevent foreseeable harm, and how the use of AI has been represented to others. Ultimately, these are fact-sensitive issues to be determined case by case.
Here are a few practical suggestions based on the guidance in the statement. Establishing a duty of care is an outcomes-focused assessment of foreseeability. That means scenario planning can help businesses understand what they may later be held accountable for. The standard of care against which organisations and professionals will be judged is not a static concept, so stay up to date on how your industry is deploying AI. Have in mind that as AI tools become more reliable and widespread, there may be circumstances in which it becomes expected to use AI. The message is clear: AI may be new, but the legal principles governing responsibility are not. Organisations should focus on governance, oversight, and demonstrating reasonable care when deploying AI systems.